Shall I look into your heart, you and your beloved both, and see if your love will stand the test of time?
Well, Minsk, what say we give it a go?
Minsk is flattered. But surely you must know that his heart is already of the hamster shape, and twice as fuzzy.
That's very sweet. Look at Gale! Look at Gale's face! Alright, Cethia.
You return, Stira. Shall I look into your heart, you and your beloved both, and see if your love will stand the test of time?
I hope it does. But the cool thing is, every single character, I feel, based on their story arc, has the potential of being either, like, being successfully live happily ever after, or just doomed. And I'm curious what she thinks, how she thinks we're going to be faring, especially now that we have our current goal is set on the path of becoming gods, kind of gods, not really, like mortal gods, human, whatever, all of that stuff. I'm just leaving it up to Gale. Why do you keep calling me Stera? Well, Minx, can we give it a go? Sounds magical. What say you, Gale? What do you think, Halson? Should we put ourselves to the test? I have someone in mind. Let's go get I can have me and Minx. I kind of want to do it just to see what would happen. Why do you keep calling me Stera?
Forgive me. I had not realized. My beloved, before she died, was a woman of great strength.
I see.
And fortitude. I called her Stira in our quiet moment.
That's sweet.
You remind me of her.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. I appreciate that. Let's start with Gale, and then we'll see if I can. I'm just curious about Minsk and Halson. Sounds magical. What say you, Gale?
Thoroughly magical. Let's have at it.
Yeah. Thoroughly magical.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Ooh. Ooh. This is nice. Oh. Hello there, handsome.
Ah. Glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you. Know you. But do you know one another? Gale, the learned wizard. The charming gentleman.
He is,
the
yes.
walking apocalypse.
That
Listen.
too.
Think. If the wizard were given the choice, what food would he be?
If given the choice, a lemon meringue. Tart and lightweight. A shiny red apple, wholesome as can be. A 3-day-old pot of tavern stew, muddled and questionable. A roast onion, versatile with hidden layers. I mean, this is what Khord would want him to be. I think if Gale was being honest, he would be a roast onion. But yeah, I wouldn't call him lightweight. He's not a lightweight. Muddled, questionable. The one that I gravitated towards was a shiny red apple, wholesome as can be.
Ah, fruit of scholars. How I long to have a troop of loyal students grace me with apples by the orchardful in exchange for wisdoms imparted.
Oh. How about him? Does he get to do the same thing for me?
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. The heart is fraught. So let us turn to the joyous. When is Gale happiest?
This is really fun. I like this a lot. This is super cool. I'm wondering if you can do this with people that you are just deep friends with, or just total BFFs with, or have a bromance or sistermance with. At dusk, the light favors his complexion. While on his balcony in Waterdeep, we did see in that other alternative scene about his balcony in Waterdeep, in Mistra's Embrace. No, not anymore. At dusk, the light favors his complexion. I'm gonna say while on his balcony in Waterdeep. Even though, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to not be meta because Khord didn't actually get to see that vision on his balcony in Waterdeep. But I think his gut feeling, given these three choices, because Gale does talk about Waterdeep so fondly, he can imagine, because this is more about Gale's looks. We know that this isn't true anymore. So, yeah, process of elimination while in his balcony in Waterdeep.
Bravo. That is indeed where my mind wanders to when times are hard.
Oh, I'm taking a step forward. Several steps forward. Nice.
Our touch has been that of sunlight. But now we must ask the deep, the difficult. We often gaze through a veil of roses, but love accepts both the petal and the thorn. Gale, what is his greatest flaw?
He's too enraptured by illusions and fantasies, neglecting what's real. He's too eager to please, no matter the cost. He thinks he and the world might be better off if he were dead. I mean, all three of those make sense. What's his greatest flaw? I mean, for sure, I think this is how we felt in Act 2. For sure. Does he still feel this way in Act 3? Maybe. Possibly. I do agree with this. He's too enraptured by illusions and fantasies with real. I do agree with this. He's too eager to please no matter the cost. Like, that's why he's, like, was trying so hard to please Mistra, and now he's trying so hard to please Khord, and trying to say, showing him all these things. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid, with the stars and the realm of the gods and all that, but maybe deep down inside, as tragic as this is, as hard as this pains Khord to admit it, maybe he does think he and the world would be better off if he were dead.
Hearing it said out loud. Yes, I fear it is true. Fate seems determined to make a sacrifice of me. But perhaps fate can yet be defied.
Perhaps.
A perfect score. Seems
Really?
you know me better than I know myself.
Yay! Yay!
I press my finger to your bond and find a shield. Impenetrable. It is beautiful.
A perfect score.
Your love is one few have.
Aww.
Cherish it.
Yay! Hopefully that bodes well for us in the end. Oh, is this Orin? I hope that's not Orin. That would be really frustrating.
Go in peace, seedlings, and know that you made one whose heart was long quiet beat with love anew.
Oh, I love that. Gale is inspired. Knowledge of the heart. That is cool. Oh. Knowledge of the heart. Get fresh perspective on your relationship with the companion. Aww, sweetheart. I like that.
Are you alright? If you need me, just say the word.
Oh yeah, I always do. That was so sweet.
There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure.
I enjoy that. And I really love their outfits too. Oh, they look so cute! They look so cute. Hopefully, I don't know if that necessarily is going to affect like what happens like in the end when we make whatever the big choice is with the crown, but this does give us hope, right? This does give us hope. Thank you, Zethino. Yeah, no, that was lovely. Absolutely lovely. Fred?
What's up for discussion?
It's Fred.
Clean! Bah! Clean! Bah!
Yeah, he's one of those red caps,
my way.
You have already sought Zethino's guidance, little one. Nurture and protect your love, for it is one of life's most precious gifts.
Okay. Khord's not curious about this, but Hark is. Wait one moment. I'm curious. I'm curious about something.
You return, Stira. Shall I look into your heart, you and your beloved both, and see if your love will stand the test of time?
Well, Minsk, what say we give it a go?
Minsk is flattered. But surely you must know that his heart is already of the hamster shape, and twice as fuzzy.
That's very sweet. Look at Gale! Look at Gale's face! Oh my gosh, in this parallel universe, I just reloaded just because I was curious what the response would be. But this parallel universe, Khord is just messing with Gale. Not at all trying to, be unfaithful. It's just Gale does not look amused. Minx has a big smile on his face too. What do you think, Halsin? Shall we put ourselves to the test? I mean, apparently we already kind of had some group sexy times with each other, so...
I suppose we braved greater dangers together than public embarrassment. Do as you wish.
Oh, it actually... Oh! Okay. Well, just for fun.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
Okay, Ben, this is just for fun. This is not canon. Halsin is my second choice. My second favorite character that I am most interested in romancing. Second to Gale, obviously. So we're here. I just want to see how this works. Do we get a perfect score with Halsin? I don't know. I have no idea.
Ah, glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you, know you, but do you know one another? Halsin, nature's gentle steward and furious defender. Listen, think. When is he most comfortable?
While in the form of a bear, clad in nothing but fur. After a supper large enough to induce hibernation. Comfort doesn't come naturally to him. He's restless and roaming. At his study in the grove. While in the form of a bear, clad in nothing but fur, I would say.
A fair assumption. Perhaps not the truest answer of all, but still in good judgment.
Yeah. Okay. Probably not a perfect score, but it's okay. We're not
Your
in love with
bond
each other.
beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. We strive to do our utmost, to prove ourselves worthy. Tell me, of what is Halsin most proud?
His physique. Who can blame him? Saving his friend Daniel and banishing the shadow curse, and impressively notched a bedpost, protecting his groves from those who threatened it. Saving his friend Daniel and banishing the shadow curse.
This is the truth. I sense I will never surpass that moment, when nature awoke from its nightmare.
Okay, so I nailed that one, it sounds like. I did okay on the first one, nailed the second one.
Our touch has been that of sunlight. But now we must ask the deep, the difficult. Life is full of victory and loss. You cannot have one without the other. Halsin. What is his greatest failure?
appointing a fanatic as his second in command at the Grove. No. Allowing the Shadow Curse to blight nature for 100 years. Maybe. That he somehow lets some scrawny goblins capture him, spurning an amorous she-bear's affections. Not that one. Not this one. Not this one. Allowing the Shadow Curse to blight nature for 100 years, which makes sense if his greatest accomplishment, if what he's the most proud of was getting rid of the Shadow Curse. So this makes the most sense logically, especially since the other three I sort of can rule out like by process of elimination compared to this one.
It is true. Nature suffered while I dawdled and allowed myself to be distracted. The curse is no more, true, but imagine if I'd been faster, bolder, better. Lives would have been saved. More than I care to count.
Okay, so I nailed that
but
one
I
too.
must move on. Nature demands that I do.
This is sweet. Oh.
I had high expectations, but even still, I am impressed. You may know me better than I know myself.
Oh, Coulson. In another universe,
I press
Coulson.
my finger to your bond and find a shield. Impenetrable. It is beautiful. Your love is one few have. Cherish it.
So this does prove that it could have worked also. Khord and Halsin could have worked too. But Khord's with Gale. He's the OTP.
Go in peace, seedlings. And know that you made one whose heart was long quiet beat with love anew.
Gale is still inspired by that. Interesting.
Oakfather preserve you.
Apparently. And apparently Gale doesn't
You
care.
all right? If you need me, there's nothing that would...
Apparently it's fine. It is maybe he accepts that Halsin and him and Khord are just gonna end up in a polyamorous relationship. I don't know. Or they'll just have fun with the three of them from time to time. Even if Gale just sends over his mirror image to do it. I don't know. Anyway, this is not canon in any way. I just wanted to do it just for fun. So I think this was where we found the remains of... I think we found the remains of Dribbles here. It's probably in the did we put them in the box as well?
Hiding here?
Let's take a look. I feel like we found the torso somewhere.
Do what must be done. Nature's servant awaits.
Yeah, here it is. This chunk of corpse is still garbed in clown clothes, so send that to camp. Alright. Yeah. I knew we picked up. So we
All right.
have
What now? Have a lot on my mind and
two pieces
well,
of dribbles. That's unfortunate. He seemed like a very beloved person.
can't slow down.
And as the animals even said that he was really good. Cloud kill. Poison damage. I believe that Jaheira
At
is
your
now
command.
immune. If I remember correctly, she's immune to poison damage now. Doesn't she have something? I thought she had manifestation. Purity of body. You're immune to poison damage and can't be poisoned or affected by disease, thanks to purifying ki flowing through your meditations.
Going.
So I feel like Jaheira is going to be our MVP here and go into the cloud kill. Nice. There's a vent here which you can disarm, but it's okay. Yeah, another reason why I'm very glad that she returned during full month. Okay, I don't know if that necessarily is worth jumping into a cloud kill, but 30? I'm not using a disarm toolkit for a 30. Like, chances are I have to basically get a critical, and that's not gonna chance that. Not when we're done.
Never a dull moment. Let's move. These boots have seen everything.
So now that we've done that, we need to somehow get to... We have to get to the... Somehow, the way that we can get into the Temple of Baal, which I believe is where Orin took her victim, we have to go through the murder tribunal. So does that mean we have to, like, investigate these murders? Investigator is not convinced Father Logan's murder is killed to a wider plot, and has asked us to bring the news to our constable, Gauntlet de Vela, in the lower city's Elf Song Tavern. Okay. Elf Song Tavern. That, I believe, is in... Elf Song Tavern, I believe, is in the lower city, if I remember correctly. We're gonna have to look that up. Because I don't want to murder. I don't want to murder people to get, even to, you know, as a trick to convince the tribunal that we're on their side when we're really not. Definitely not worth 2 people's lives, or even 1 person's life for that matter. There's got to be a way to find the murder tribunal before that. Elf Song Tavern. Help the hags. Murder. Target. Investigate the murders. Talk to Gauntlet de Vela in Elf Song Tavern. Here near Dassalis. Okay. So, yeah. That's where we'll go. So how's about going to a fancy schmancy tavern, everybody?
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, so it's just to the left of the tabernacle. We're like inching our way little by little. Augur Hark's telling.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Lord Gortash is exactly what Baldur's Gate needs. I dread to think where we'd be without the Steel Watch.
The Steel Watchers are doing most of the good here, really. I'd love a gander at those schematics.
Gortash is the light bringer. Gortash will burn the Absolute to smoke and ashes.
Only Lord Gortash has the strength to protect our city.
He's got all of them manipulated, but he's...
I don't really agree with Lord Gortash's methods, but the man does get things done.
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
I love these golden dragon ones. Refugees, patrons.
We'll recoup what we've lost and then some.
This must be Elf Song Tavern. Sire.
I wonder if my old rules this time. They could be of use to me.
Ooh, Elf Song Tavern. This is where his previous self hung out. Are you an Aasimar?
Haven't you heard? Your sort won't be welcome around here much longer. Lord Gortash made that very clear in his latest interview. I'd recommend giving it a read.
My sort? What do you mean by my sort? Is he an Aasimar? Oh no, he's a wood elf. He's got beautiful, beautiful skin.
Speaks well, that Annie.
Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend.
You're a cutie. I love her hair.
Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Enforcer Skuna?
Welcome, traveler. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself.
I don't think we've been to the Blushing Mermaid. Well, Khord has, probably. I guess you must be the tavern's hired muscle. Leave off the threats. When I'm pushed, I push back. I guess you must be the tavern's hired muscle.
That's right. And a lonely job it is, too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart.
Oh, to be honest, you don't look very approachable. Maybe you should change jobs. Can you sing? A tavern always needs bards. Do you need a pat on the back? Maybe you should change jobs. Can you sing? A tavern always needs bards.
Very funny. Go on inside. We're looking for comedians.
Hey, I was serious. I always encourage people to embrace the arts. Wow. Bombasto.
Ibu, they have made their repairs. The owner
What?
once used food to mop up her ale, and she and Minsk had a discussion on the matter.
Trouble seems to seek you out, Minsk. I know the feeling. The larger you are, the more likely someone wishes to test themselves against you.
Minsk sometimes wishes he was small as Boo, so that he might sit and listen to the storytellers in peace.
Perhaps you should study the druidic arts. With wild shape, you could make yourself as diminutive as you please. Smaller than Boo, even.
It would be interesting if we respect Minsk into being a druid. Ulrich Whitmer.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man.
Oh? Does Khord know him? A new man? Who were you when you were an old man? You kind of messed up, to be honest. You sound kind of messed up, to be honest. A new man? Who were you when you were an old man?
A worried man, a playwright.
Ooh.
Lost the will to write.
Ooh.
Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Oh, Khord appreciates that as a bard. Totally appreciates that.
Hello, old friend.
Okay. Bombasto. He almost looks like my friend Shay. Not quite, but almost. Bombasto.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
Dame Guisarm.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it.
Yeah. You don't think the Fists are up to the task. The Fists are only good for handling riots. Investigation isn't their strong suit. You don't think the Fists are up to the task?
They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft.
There's a little truth to what they're saying. You think the Flaming Fists have had their day? They may be interested in hearing that. How would you deal with it?
I'd start a special crime unit. A half-dozen hard cases. Grab some likely losers in the back alleys and beat on them until we got some answers.
Oh, okay.
Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts.
Oh.
Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it, she knows where to find Dame Gizarm. And then it'll be my turn.
No. Ambitious, are we? Alright. At least she's got some proposed solutions. Stug Mindale.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
Settle down, you two. People are trying to drink here. What's this about? So many to get beaten up? I can handle that. Settle down, you two. People are trying to drink here. What's this about?
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her Holy Helm Order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
If he wants to join an Order of Helm, it sounds to me Stug has to give up knee-breaking effective immediately. Stug's already been paid for the task, he has to follow through to it. I mean, Khord does feel like he already... I don't think the guild would play nice if he reneges on it now. Tell you what, Stug, give me the money, Uktar paid you for the job, and then you're off the hook. If Stug's already been paid for the task, he has to follow through on it.
See? Look, Gerva, I'll only break his left knee. You can come along and make sure I don't overdo it. For hell, you know?
Moradin stones. I hate this a lot, but you're my only brother after all. Very well. Let's get this over with.
Or he could just give the money back. He could also... I think what Khord would do is just give the money back, cut his losses. Granny Jodhpur. There's a ginger with beautiful ginger hair. I love her
If it were
style.
up to me, I'd replace all the flaming fists with steel watches. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better too.
Good point.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
Yeah, I figure as much. Thimble.
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the Absolute crawling up our asses.
He's got so many people manipulated around his finger.
I've been thinking about it. No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan.
It honestly probably is. Which stinks. So many people here in the tavern.
Roger Gherkin.
Someone's not sleeping anymore. Oh, another kitty. Lots of people. Let's talk to the Alan Ailith.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else the folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
I'm looking for a place to stay. Have you got anything to trade? Tell me more about the murder.
Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke.
Right.
Belin Stelmane.
Right,
Well,
I heard.
she was a duke. Now she's just bloody.
Yeah.
I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope.
Have anything to trade?
It's been slim picking since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look.
Cool. You can come back here for camp supplies.
Fill your boots, mate.
Yep. Truffles Mike.
Hey there, Captain. Haven't seen you around before. If anyone asks for truffles, that's me.
Okay. Good to know. Lovia Larson Trope.
Drink up, Lars. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
What were you celebrating? Maybe I will. Depends. What stat you're drinking. You're celebrating when the city's in crisis? What are you celebrating? Maybe I will.
I'm Clovia Throkes. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Congratulations.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Lars, you know Gasper never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do.
A tailor, that's good. I want a tailor. I want to find out where everybody's buying all these awesome clothes. All of these noble clothing. Oh, Khord wants them so much. Oh, a tailor. That's good, honest work. You married a tailor? Is that the best you could do? No, no, no. Fashion. Khord appreciates the fashion. You could use a tailor, a seamstress. A tailor, that's good, honest work.
Sewing rabbit skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gasper.
No, our Gasper preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gasper out. Found him a place in the foundry.
Okay. Clova, you sound like an admirer of this Tamia. Are you close? Blars, right? Are you serious about getting Gasper to join your business? Clova, you sound like an admirer of this Tamia. Are you close?
Receptive one, aren't you? Blast. Plum bubbles may have gone to my head. But I guess it's time to tell you. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. And the money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For throats, for cloaks. Oh,
wow.
Dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
Oh my goodness.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that's awkward.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
Sorry. Why don't I distract everybody with a song? Hey everybody, bar dance. Oh man, that's disappointing. I'll go somewhere else. Sorry, that was a failure. Failure on my part.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous.
Thank you.
I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewelry. At discount price. For a good cause.
Did you steal it from someone? What kind of jewelry? Oh, what's this good cause? Oh, the fake jewelry trick. A classic. What's the occasion?
Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have.
I'll believe her. 200 gold is... I'll believe. I'll buy your necklace. Keep your jewelry here for your troubles. I think the situation here is about to turn around. You could probably stay. I'm sorry I can't help you, but your Gortash probably maybe... No, keep your jewelry here for your troubles.
I don't know what to say. Except thank you. Thank you so much.
Khord believes in karma. He believes in karma. Des Kenshaw.
Thanks again, stranger. We'll mater guide you.
I don't know what I did. Did I save you from one of the attacks? Probably.
Hold on. This is a crime scene. No witnesses.
Crime scene, eh?
You can let them pass.
Let's try again.
I wonder if this was brewed with my barley.
This kitchen needs sweeping.
Yes?
Thank you, guards. This time I can distract him if I want to get up to the crime scene.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Double doors.
Of course I heard about it. I hear everything.
Ears
If you've
on.
come to the elf
Una?
song to hear what's going on, never fear. Because your girl Una hears everything.
Oh, does she speak everything too? Because that's what's important.
I haven't seen you here before. And dressed like that, I doubt I'll see you here again.
Oh, snap. Man, my evil playthrough of this, she's gonna get stabbed. Totally will get stabbed.
I'll give it a shot.
No, there's a war on.
Oh, Chef Robier is one of the murder victims.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Go on. Rip them apart with them chompers if you have to.
That's something that's, I think, a reference to those older RPG video games where you start level 1, like, killing rats. That's like one of your first things to do while you're still low level to get XP. The rats aren't important. Your name is on a list of murder targets. You need to hide. It would be my pleasure. Haven't I done this before? I would never kill an innocent animal. I don't eat rats. Rude dwarves, on the other hand. The rats aren't important. Your name is on a list of murder targets. You need to hide.
No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
Okay. I hope that helped keep him alive. We warned Chef Rovier of the ballast targets unless he's on. We should do the same for the other marked targets. I agree too. Chef Rovier wants us to kill the rats in his cellar. It's not clear why he can't just do it himself. Maybe because there's undead down there or something. The Emperor once asked us to check his old hideout in the Elf Song Tavern. Some of his old items may be of use to us. Tambourine.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
You can't do them? Are you... Alright. Chef's assistant. Kochi.
Rovier burned the bouillabaisse again.
Not the
and now
bouillabaisse.
I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is.
Ugh. How dare he? Maybe he should be killed.
I'll be the best chef in the city.
Oh my goodness. You have to...
If
If you survive.
You'll find my old lodgings.
Interesting. Can I go down?
I wouldn't give you anything I wouldn't eat myself.
Can I have that, please?
Can I not go down?
Yes?
There's no way to get through the door. Does this door not work? Okay, so I don't know why it had to be this confusing, but apparently, in order to get to the cellar of the Elf Song Tavern, you don't actually click on the door, you click on the stairs. This whole time, I was just hovering over the door and never actually hit the stairs, which, I don't know, this was like, seemed intuitive, because the doors is right there. So I was like, hey, you can even walk down the stairs, you can even walk down it. But whatever, let's just go down the stairs.
See what this does.
I feel like that was a little unclear. Oh my goodness. Yowza. These are like probably all level 1s. Yeah, level 1 rats. Okay, you know, just attack. Nice.
For the fallen.
She had some AoEs that'd be kind of nice. You know what? Key Resonation.
The mark of Mauler on you.
I can't even use Key Blast. It's okay. She'll just punch. Punch, punch, punch. Critical hits, jeez.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh boy. I don't. Putting confusion everywhere would just be a waste. Let's just conjure water, fire, earth, air, winter's breath. Conjure air, elemental air, air myrmidon, air elemental. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to do that. I'll just... I really don't have any AoEs, do I? I mean... Do I really want to use up a level 2? It's a level 2. It's fine. Wow. Okay, well.
Should get started.
I mean, yeah. You might as well. Go ahead. Wow. Okay. Well. Shalele. I'm like we've got good news and bad news. The good news is we managed to kill all the rats. The bad news is you have locusts and thorny spikes. Right. Yeah, this is probably just like overkill, but you know what? It's okay.
To glory or glorious death.
I kind of want to see him throw. And it goes back to his hand, right? And it goes back to his hand. That's amazing. That is amazing. And it does splash attack. Oh my goodness.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Wow, all that and great Kashigo counter. Why not? My goodness.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Okay. I don't know how to now keepsake ring.
I'll take that.
Dominate beast. Not bad.
This city reeks of evil. Or perhaps Boo just needs to bathe.
How about...
The work is never done.
Minx, you can shimmy your way here and grab some things. Just help yourself to some stuff. Oh, good. Nice. Oh, good. Everything died down. Perfect.
No, never mind. At least things have stayed interesting. Still alive, so that's progress.
All right. Well, here we go.
Breathe deep and move. Let's see.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Let's see. Fire wine. Ooh.
Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
And sleeps in my boot. button. Don't mind if I do. I mean, if I'm gonna be, you know, helping this guy out with his rat problem, I might as well.
Almost certainly no trap.
Almost certainly no trap. Nice. Okay.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Nice.
Can't slow down. Psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Get hostiles nearby. Interesting. Should probably save. If there's get hostiles, we should save. I had a feeling level 1 rats weren't going to be the only things down here. It's probably going to ambush us here, waiting for us. Yep, there's that portal.
My eye is itching.
Let's just short rest before we do anything else.
I did not sleep.
Just in
I did not
case.
snore. It was a battle trance.
Just in case.
What a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The traitor who would steal from our queen.
Who, me?
Of course you
Couldn't
had
be.
help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude?
Your mom. How did you know about that? The promise of defeating the Elder Brain. My people answered to none but Grumsh. We are merely allies. I mean, this isn't really true. I think he's just gonna, you know, bluff his way. My people answered to none. Me, not. We just like Grumsh. We, not friend. We were merely allies. No, that was very racist to orcs. I'm sorry. My apologies. Very racist. My people answered to none but Grumsh. We were merely allies.
You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen.
Yeah, well, you can certainly die trying. Yeah, I'd give it to you freely if the Mind Flayer would let me. You should know the Emperor. You can certainly die trying.
Death will be yours, and yours alone, Gake slave. Hataka!
This is how it comes. This is how it comes.
Cramp! Butt level. All the better for the kicking.
On I ask.
Sword at my side and hamster at hand. Tonight, Boo dines on cold flesh.
Where do I go from here?
Nice. I'm like, you all can come here too. I don't have a lot of spells left, do I? Not a ton.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Click my heels.
Can't slow down.
Get in a better position. Oh no, he's gonna make me tiny. Oh no. Stunning strike.
Always poking, probing, trying things out.
Stunning strike unarmed again. It's okay. Six, Wall of Thorns. Moonbeam. Sunbeam. Yeah, Kamehameha. Ice Storm. It's gonna get Chihira. Not enough movement for that. There's two there. Let's do this one. That is gonna hit Khord though. Yeah, that'll hit Khord. This won't. Let's do this so it can attack. That will at least slow them down. Yeah.
I will, Lydia.
Wow! Wow. There goes his concentration. Yeesh.
For the Queen!
Invenium here.
What? You frightened Boo? Which is ironic for someone named Boo. Oh, snap. Yeah, dude. Quarry. Weakening strike. Concussive smash. Yeah.
Who breaks the hearts? Minsk breaks the bones.
Critical miss. Ooh. Ooh. Minx is held for 10 rounds. That's annoying. That's very annoying. It's okay. Charm, petrification, stun. Attack with critical hits. I don't know if lesser will help with that. Banishing smite to another plane of existence. He's blind though.